Haggerty Fantasy Bidding. Steve?
Well, this is the next one. This is lot number 624.1. It's a 1970 Ford Mach 1 Fastback. Now, this is an R-code car. We all know that means a 335 horsepower, 428 motor with ram air, but this one is particularly beautiful. It still has the original engine overspeed regulator, engine oil cooler. It's a 4-speed car. It's absolutely beautiful. Best of all, this car is a 4-time Mustang Club of America Gold Concourse Show Trophy winner. This is one of the best examples of its type. It's going to be on the block in just a moment. Let's see how it does.
So don't forget, you can make your Haggerty's Fantasy Bid by going to speedtv.com/fantasy bid. Your goal to predict what the car is going to go for without going over the actual price, and the bidding will close, the fantasy bidding will close when the real bidding for this car begins. And up on the block right now, a little cold, and guess what? You could be in the money. And this car is our next fantasy car, so the fantasy bidding is closed as the real bidding is about to begin. This is lot number 624.1, a 1970 Ford Mach 1 Fastback.
For a long time, all the attention in the 69 and 70 Mustangs was paid to the Boss 302s. They got the attention, they got the money. But in the past few years, these 428 with the Cobra Jet motors have really come on. Now, this car is supposed to be fully restored, documentation, and it's exactly as it was in 1969, except for the radio, and look at how the audience is responding to this.
Price already up to $85,000.
A few neat touches here. Ford called this body style the sports roof. We've gotten emails on that. A fastback is a fastback. You can call it anything you want. This one does have the louvers on the back window, which helped keep the interior from becoming the world's first commercial convection oven. This car also has the semi-gloss black finish to the tape stripes on the hood. That is correct. And under hood, well, you could eat lunch under here. This is beautiful.
Steve, I've been told that it was almost impossible to replace the driver's side rearmost spark plug on these cars. Is that just a myth?
Well, it's not easy, that's for darn sure, you know. But one thing I find in the trunk of this car that's very worth noting is the complete Marty report. I'll bring it up to the front of the car. Now, this guy named Kevin Marty, who's basically very well versed in all manner of Ford products, and the Marty report is something that you submit for, and he'll tell you what your car was born as. This is tremendous documentation.
Six figures, and there we are.
First time today.
Worth it.
Condition and provenance.
107, 110, 117, 12. How about 112? How about to get 110, 112, to get 12, to get 12, 12. Going once, 512, to get 12, to get 12. $17. How about 20? How about to get 20? How about 20? How about 120? 117, but to get 20. 117, but to get 20. Good. 30 minutes on it. How about to get 20? But to get 20? But to get 20? But to get 20? But to get 20? 118 what I have now. 120, 118, 120, but to get 20 and a half. What's called, sir? 120.
$118,000 for that 1970 Ford Mach 1 Fastback.
And Keith, you're right. A lot of 429 owners, especially if you had a Boss 429, which was a somewhat different engine, would cut a hole in the